enter the final 4-day buying frenzy phase. Their excitement levels are through the roof. They're sky high. Their desire for your product or service is sky high. They are buzzing, okay? And they have decided that if the deal is right, they're going to buy. However, what you want to do right now at this time is trigger what I like to call panic scarcity. Now pay attention here, okay? Here's what I mean. Here's the 3-step sales frenzy strategy for generating panic scarcity. So step number 1 is you create excess demand. To set the stage for a breakthrough in sales, we must first create excess demand, okay? Now I do this by asking people in the group, hey guys, if you're interested in this solution, just type the word interested in the comment section below this post. Now, if you have a group of 500 people, let's just say for argument's sake, you have a group of 500 people, you'll get anywhere from 200 to 300 people typing interested below your post. This is huge, okay? Because now it is inarguable. There is huge demand in your group for the solution that you have to offer, and all the members in the group see it, okay? Everybody sees, and no one can deny, it's inarguable that there's a huge demand for what it is that you have to offer. Step number 2, we limit the supply, okay? How? By announcing there's only X number of units available if I'm selling some sort of a product, or that I'm only accepting X quantity of new clients if I'm selling some kind of a service. Now, when you limit the supply like this, you send panic through the ranks, okay? That's a good thing. Why? Because when people understand that there's a chance they may not be able to get the solution that they have massive desire for right now, then guess what happens? They desire that solution with even more intensity. Nothing drives a human being, you know, crazier than when they want something and they're told that they may not be able to get it, okay? And that's what we're doing here. We're ratcheting up the intensity of their desire to buy. The goal is to make your prospects' desire to buy so intense that when you finally give them the order link, they buy with reckless abandon. They just pounce on it because there's a fear that someone else is going to take it off them and they're not going to get it, okay? Now, step number 3, we shut the group down, okay? Lastly, I let everybody know the group is shutting down, the training is over, and everybody will be removed. Why? Because when people know the deadline is final, the offer becomes a true, believable, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now pay attention, guys. When you create excess demand, when you limit the supply, when you create a true once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and then you announce the shutdown of the group, and you let everybody know that all members will be removed, this is what creates panic scarcity. It unleashes an all-out buying frenzy among your mini group members, the likes of which you have never, ever, ever seen before in your life. This is what causes such massive high profits with mini groups. Now, I achieve all of this using several simple scripts, emails, and group posts, all of which I'm going to give you access to shortly. But this exact strategy is what Cindy Mulchaney used in her mini group, and check out what Cindy has to say.
Aloha, Cindy here, and I just wanted to share my experience so far with mini groups and with Caleb's training. I have been an online service provider for years, and for an embarrassingly long period of time, I've wanted to switch gears and leverage my expertise into teaching. But I am in a really competitive niche with a lot of big time players who have a lot of influence, and I have no list and no real influence to speak of. So the thought of starting at zero and doing all the normal things like growing an email list, building funnels, and posting like crazy on social media to promote and sell my own products not only seemed way too daunting and complicated, but because my niche is so competitive, I wasn't sure that doing all those things would even be a sure bet. So essentially, I had no confidence to pull the trigger and launch my own program. And then I heard Caleb talking about mini groups recently, and the second I heard him describe the process, I knew that this was the way for me. So I jumped right in. I set a launch date a couple weeks ahead, and I just went for it. And that's my daughter talking in the background. And at the end of 12 days, with a $700 investment into Facebook ads, I made $23,500 with my first group.